Hello there. I don't believe there's a nation on earth, there's not a people group on earth that has dealt with the kind of persecution, the absolute horrendous persecution the Jewish population has. Now, when they were thrust out of their homeland in Jerusalem in AD 70, the Romans, when they got there, they really just, they wouldn't let the leaders of the Jews just kind of fight amongst themselves, figuring out when the Messiah was coming and all that. But the Christians all fled Jerusalem because they knew the Jews had told everybody ahead of time that this was going to happen. The Romans were going to surround the city of Jerusalem and destroy it. So they got out of the city. Before that, long before that, even Babylon, the king Nebuchadnezzar, he came and besieged the city. Horrible sieges, despicable, nasty, ridiculously horrendous things to the people of Israel, the Jews. And they were warned then by the prophets that God was sending Nebuchadnezzar in there as a judge. Submit yourselves to Nebuchadnezzar, or he's going to just level you and it's going to be horrible. Thousands of years of history of Israel and the Jews. And before Babylon, before Israel had kings, there was Moses. And there was Deuteronomy chapter 28. There was this covenant of blessings and curses, this agreement that God made as king of Israel himself to his people, stating Israel had a choice. You had a choice to choose me and all the good things that I could give you, or choose the world and all of the horrible things that come from that. The boundaries that God puts in our lives to keep us away from sin, they're guardrails keeping us out of the abyss, out of the pit of destruction, of despair, all the things that are death that sin leads to. He established Israel to be his holy people, just like he established the church to be a holy people, set apart to help the world understand who God is and how much love he has. He sees the end from the beginning. So you know that when he wrote this, when he told Moses exactly what to write, all the curses that are in this chapter, they're horrible. It's like 68 verses of just like sheer, it's insane, honestly. But God knew the end from the beginning. It's almost like he's weeping, saying, this is what's going to happen to you, Israel, my beloved. This is what's going to happen if you walk away. It wasn't a threat. It was a warning. He allowed these things as punishment of consequences. Just like a teacher at the beginning of the year lays down the law, points out exactly what's going to happen if you don't follow the instructions. It's for the good of everybody in the room, for the good of the entire family. When you tell your children how they should do this, or curfew of this, or there's people out at night that just drive crazy in the middle of the night, you want to be careful out there. These rules are restrictions for a reason. Seatbelts. These laws are seatbelts for our lives. He came to fulfill. All of the curse is upon him. But now, we don't need to worry about fulfilling the law. We just need to be obedient to Jesus moment by moment in everything that we do. Deuteronomy 28, I'm telling you, it's a hard read. Dig deep into it, and it just gets harder. But God is good. God is loving. He knew the end from the beginning. He knows what's coming for Israel. He loves his children, but he knows what's coming. Read Revelation for that, and there's a lot of passages everywhere in the Bible for that. But that's all I've got for tonight. God bless and pray. Pray for the peace of Israel. Pray for Jesus to return soon. Thank you for listening.